Okay, we're back. Last I remember, we were looking for the inn, and oops, sorry. What did you have to say? People from all over the world, go to the tavern in town. Okay, I forgot. I looked at like half of the town, but not the other half. Okay, that's the church. You don't need that. That is weird looking water. It looks like it's on top of. It looks like it's like above it. Like if that could, like if that was a wall above that spiky part, it would look like the wall, but it's like moving. It's weird. Okay, anyway, item shop. What up, turquoise dude? Tommy, it's good to see you again. You're getting stronger, but you need more experience. I will be interested in talking to you when you have enough experience. Alright. Kind of like a... I'm trying to think of how to say it. What do I also need to buy? M-herbs, I believe. Right. We got... Oh yeah, we don't have... Okay. Oh, so it's just moved. So we need potion 1s, and we'll get a couple of potion 2s and some M-herbs. Like, it wasn't the most... Man, I don't know. Sometimes I can't think of the right way to, like, word it. Basically, what I'm trying to say, like, there's no clever way to say it, but, like, that's not how a character in the game would say it, but it's helpful to the player. Right there. What's the word for that? If you know what the word is for that, like, comment, and subscribe, so thanks. Okay, here we go. Also, I happen to notice that, that I have like a mystery subscriber, somebody that I don't know who it is subscribed. So hello, mystery subscriber. Thanks for watching. If you want to leave a comment, I'll give you a shout out. Or if you want to suggest a game, I'll play it. Just, you know, as an early adopter, you know. Or if you just want to remain anonymous, that's fine too. Okay, should we get some beef? Oh, I thought that... I'm not... oh, skit. Let's get one of these guys. I'm guessing that's exit gate. It's abbreviated, but only missing one letter. Okay. Don't know what those do. Let's wait on those. For a second, I thought, I'm not dyslexic, but I thought that said beef loss. So apparently I was just went, like, dyslexic in a way that doesn't exist for a moment. Okay. I'm fucking tired. I just got done with work, with my last day of work for, like, 9 days, so it's nice. If I didn't have a family to support, I would have gone traveling with you. Oh. Yeah, the story of every man's life. If I didn't have this fucking family to fucking pay for, I could, like, do what I want in life. Jeez. The regular vessel from Pandam has stopped coming. Something must have happened there. You might want to forget about the vessel and go to another town. Now, am I supposed to actually do that, or is it, like, telling me to... Like, sometimes to be like, you better not go to the forest, but you're supposed to go there? But then it's like, is it also saying, like, actually don't? Like, I don't know. Like, it's like, I don't know. I can't tell if that's like if that's a clue or not. Sometimes I can't tell when stuff is like a clue and when it's like literal. Okay. Okay, so apparently I'm basically just looking for the inn. Oh wait, have I been here? My child is ill. Well, that's a shitty name. Why'd you name your child ill? Oh man. I've been expecting medicine from Rablesk. What has happened? I don't know. Probably don't give a shit because it's just a kid and it can't produce. Okay. It's just a liability. If it ain't working, it ain't useful. Okay. I don't feel that way about actual children. I'm just fucking around just for you guys who this like the first video. They're like, oh, this guy's an asshole. It's like, well, yes, but I'm a total gentleman about it. So there you go. Okay. Is this the end? Because we got different music. Okay. Huh. What are you? I hear an interesting job is available in Zealous, located in the west. I'm heading there right now. What the hell are you? Are you a person even? I can't... You appear to be some kind of, like, robotic, like, ape or something. I don't know. Get out of the way. I guess I don't need to. I can just do it from here. Welcome to my inn. 6 gold. Okay. Let's go ahead and say no and then save. I actually don't remember the last time I saved in-game. Maybe it wasn't that long. But it might have been when I got that game over. Oh, by the way. Oh, man. About that game over. Jeez, I'm sitting here rationalizing all the things that could have gone wrong. I went back and checked the footage, And yeah, about that game over I got. Man, there basically there was no excuse for that game over. I pretty much, let me just talk to this guy again. Stop coming, something must have happened. I want to forget about the vessel and go to another town. Okay. So we're not going here yet. We're probably going to go to the other town, do something, and then come back to this town, I'm guessing. But anyway, basically, that dude was not doing huge, crazy amounts of damage. And just turn after turn after turn, I just wasn't fucking healing. And I'm sitting here watching myself play, and I'm like, why did I not heal? And then I attacked again, and then he attacked, and I'm like, okay, why did I still not heal? Why am I not healing? Why did I just let myself get to, like, so, you know, I'm pretty sure I had, like, 7 hit points left, and I still attacked again. Okay, gotta be careful, or else that'll happen again on this fight. Shit. You're a man-rot? Is that an abbreviation, I wonder? Item? I wonder how you... Is there, like, a way to, like, switch the order of the... Oops, items? Oops. Okay, so L is the same as A. Am I just at the mercy of where they happen to be and shit? Ugh, golly. Get away from me! Okay. Oh man, here we go exploring around the map. Yay. What do we got? A battle. Woohoo. I was about to say, I hope I don't accidentally, like, wander into, like, the next area of, like, the next level of stronger enemies or whatever that I'm not, like, leveled up enough for. I'm pretty sure he didn't hurt me at all. I think, right? I don't know. I can't really say. Like, apparently I have a talent for not looking at the screen while I'm fighting, even though I'm sitting here staring at a screen. There is something... I mean... I'm assuming I don't have to say this, but, like, there is something about talking that just makes you not pay attention to the screen in front of you, even though you're, you know... Well, it's weird because, like, whenever you're gaming by yourself, you're always paying attention because you're not talking. You're just sitting there, you know, engaged with the game, you know? Shit, I'm getting a little nervous. I'm getting a little, like, I'm getting to where I might not be able to, like, find my way back if I'm not careful. 3 demons, is that it? I wonder if I accidentally, like, wound up at the... it's hard to explain, but, like, there were certain areas on, like, the Final Fantasy 3 or 6, it's 6, actually, like, or maybe it was 1, I forget how they explained it, but they said that the way the enemy grid is set up, there's, like, 8x8 or 16x16 or something like that grids, and then the enemies could appear in that grid, but then sometimes once, like, some of the area of the grid, like, spilled, like, went across water to, like, another part of the map, so you could actually fight enemies that you're not supposed to if it overlaps that part of the grid, which, I mean, I don't think that's happening here, but let's just not fuck around from talking so much about shit that's pretty much impossible to explain. I think I explained it pretty well, actually. I'm kind of a detail-oriented guy, so if I have the means to explain it, I will. I didn't think I'd be able to explain it, but I did pretty well. Somebody at... it's actually kind of funny. Today, somebody at work... I don't even remember what I was talking about. I was talking about something. And she goes... And she just looks at me and she goes, "How long can you hold your breath?" And I was like, "What?" It's like, "How long can you hold your breath?" I was like, I don't know. I've never tried. I'm not a breath holder. I've never held my breath, so I've never timed it. So how would I know? And I just went on and on about it. And then she basically alluded to... And then she was alluding to, like, I had just talked so much without pausing that I must have, like, incredible breath capacity. Which, you know, and then when she asked, you know, and then I didn't get that she was making a joke when she said, "How long can you hold your breath?" I didn't realize that that was a joke because I didn't take the clue. Like I said earlier, I didn't take the clue. I thought it was literal. You know, and so then I just went into this extra long, detailed explanation about, you know, why it's not, you know, I'm not, you know, I'm like, I don't hold, you know, I'm not a breath holder. Why would I, you know, why would I not want fresh blood and oxygen going to my brain and heart and body and lungs and shit? Why would I, you know, like, I think it's dumb to, like, hold your breath, you know, kind of, you know, I mean, sometimes you accidentally do it, like in yoga or whatever, but to just do it for sport, kind of, to be like, hey, how long can I hold my breath? Here, let's test it. You know, let's kill brain cells. Let's deprive our brain of oxygen and not gain anything other than the knowledge of how long can you hold your breath, which doesn't really, you know, I mean, I'm a little bit curious, but not, you know, it just went on and on and on, and then she finally had to, I mean, thankfully she's you know, one of the few girls I've ever met in my life that'll actually explain stuff. It was like, no, I was saying, because you just talked for so long, and, like, you didn't leave any space for me to, like, add to the conversation at all. You just went on and on and on, and there were no pauses for me to, like, say anything in that. And then to that, I was like, well, I didn't think that what I was saying needed, like, I wasn't having, like, a conversation with you and then just not letting you have, like, be part of it. I was just talking, pretty much. Like, I was just going into detail about, I mean, like, I wish I remember what I was talking about, but I didn't even remember what I was talking about, but I was just like, it wasn't, to me, it wasn't supposed to be a two-person conversation. It was just me just talking to you, you know? Like, I didn't know you wanted to say anything. It wasn't a conversation to where another person would be in it, you know? Like, I wasn't, you know... Like, if I thought that it was a two-person, you know, talking point or whatever, then I would have asked or paused or on purpose or whatever, but... Oh, man, by the way... But yeah, see, I just went into super great detail explaining what happened, but then, like, all of that also happened. Like, I can go into great detail about why I go into great detail about shit. And I can talk pretty much forever about why I talk forever, you know? I mean, I don't talk forever, but you know what I mean. Well, speaking of forever, these battles, man, I'm starting to not be a fan of these battles. Okay. Luckily, I haven't gotten too sidetracked that I forgot to heal, which is good, but... Like, I kind of wish we'd get some way to get around this map without... Because this is, like, a lot of emptiness on the map without any, like, heals or without any waypoints or, like, ways to, like, landmarks to, like, know where you're at. Oh, excuse me. Shit, I basically went nowhere. I got 0 steps in the direction I wanted to go. You motherfucker. Well, hopefully in a level or two. Okay. We can probably kill him in one more hit, but let's not fuck around in case he gets fucking critical. Because that's what always happens when you've fought, like, tons of fucking battles. Alright, luckily I dodged that. Okay. Kind of wish they gave more experience. They're only giving, I mean, those fucking red skeleton demon dudes. Those are pretty cool looking. Like, it's only giving as much experience as those, except these android dudes are, like, way fucking stronger. Oh, man. So I'm pretty sure I can, if I go to the right and then up, that's the way I came, right? Just trying to, like, ascertain, like, where I am in relation to other shit. And since it's not my strong point, I know I've said this probably 2 or 3 times by now, but I'm not super good at, like, mental mapping, so it just takes me longer. Okay, so are we even, the fucking map is, okay, I was about to, or not the map, the town, I was about to say, is not even on the map, like, radar fucking thing yet. Like, this guy gives, what, 132 experience? And he dies in 2 hits, right? Versus the other dude that gives 88 that dies in 3 hits. Okay, so apparently this is going to be... Let's just check out... Make sure there wasn't... Damn it. Oh, man. This is going to get... I mean, is this battle even... I mean, I guess he's killing... Like, it's basically... I think, worth it to kill 3 of these guys in a row. Just because, I mean, if I was going into 3 battles to kill one of them at a time, it wouldn't be worth it, but it wasn't that long to get 99 experience. Okay, so that's the way I came. Shit. There wasn't any other paths to go. up and to the right, right? This town right here is the only path to go from the direction I came, I think. Ugh. But anyway, I basically told that girl, I was like, yeah, but I'm just good at going into extreme detail about shit and just being pragmatic and just detail-oriented and just talking about what's on my mind, and it's usually a lot of stuff. And so I can just kind of shut the filter off between, like, I can just blurt out, like, basically, whatever you're thinking, you just say it. And, you know, I've watched Let's Players, and I pretty much picked up that basically what it is that everything you think, you say. You don't think, hey, should I say that? Is that a good enough thing to say? That's why people get writer's block. They said this on... it might have been Game Grumps. They say a lot of poignant shit on Game Grumps, actually, for as much as they fuck around. I'm just gonna fucking max out. This ain't the time to be like, well, I'll get 7 or whatever in case I find some. It's like, no, it's just the money situation is fine. Plus, with me not being able to equip anything, let's just max out on the shit. Especially because I don't know how long I'm gonna be wandering around this fucking place. Okay, and oh, we're maxed out on that already. And M herbs. But anyway, like I said, I've watched Let's Players before, and that's pretty much what you... And it pretty much occurred to me that's what you gotta do. Just anything that you think. Don't... Oh, the Game Grumps thing I was gonna say. They pretty much said that people get writer's block because they can't write up to their own standards. They're basically saying, this isn't good enough to go in the book, so I can't write it. I can't think of anything that's good enough to go in the book, so I can't write anything. Versus they say when you're like creating art or music or whatever, they say write it for the trash can, because then, you know, we're maxed out on shit and we got max hit points or magic points. I mean, let's just go. But basically, it said write for the trash, like write it as if you were just gonna write it and then throw it away, and then that's how the shit flows. And so when it comes to like words and talking, you know, I mean, like, my first couple of videos, I was kind of just getting used to the concept of talking and playing. And I was, like, a little bit nervous. I mean, well, not I mean, I don't exactly know what the word is, but just... I've been wanting to make this Let's Play channel for so long that when I have, like, that little bit of, like, pausing where I'm just, like... I'm sitting here with, like, my finger or with, like, the cursor over the record button, and I'm just, like... What's going to be the first thing I say? What's the first thing I'm going to say when I hit this record button? What am I going to talk about right off the bat? I was like, what's going to be a good way to, like, start? Like, what am I going to say, pretty much? And then it's like, I couldn't think of anything. I was like, well, I could say... and then you just sit there, and then you get writer's block, and then I would sit there, not for huge amounts of time, but I would sit there for a couple of minutes, not being able to hit the fucking record button. And then finally, it's just like, well, if I don't hit this record button, then we're just gonna be sitting here all fucking day. And then it kind of turned into, and then once I hit the record button, it's like, well, then you can't focus on what you're gonna say because it's happening. So you just fucking talk. You just go. You don't have time to think about what you're saying. You just fucking go. So then it kind of turned into, I noticed that did start to get less and less to where the amount of time I would sit there before recording would lessen and lessen, and I'd start thinking about it less and less. You know, I'd sit there for 10 seconds deciding what I was going to say, and then go, well, you know what, the last, 20 videos I made, it wasn't a big deal. It ain't going to be a big deal on this one either. The last 20 times that I couldn't decide what to say, I just hit the record button and went, and it was fine. So I don't need to worry about it this time either, So in terms of confidence, it's not that I'm not confident, I just couldn't decide what to say. And I know that there are times where I pause for a moment, and it's not, it's basically because I do like to be clear with what I'm saying, and I like to, properly convey, I like to use correct words to I'm doing it right now. I want, basically the simple way to say it is I want to communicate exactly what I want to say, and sometimes you have to use like a better word, or instead of saying good, you would say, astonishing or some shit. I'm just trying to think of the word that would best that would best convey the, like, how I feel or what I'm wanting to say. Okay, so we're gonna potion. Oh man, this has just been a lot of fucking yakking while we're on the map. I actually didn't... Man, okay, I really don't like these guys, man. They take a lot of turns, they do a decent amount of damage, and they fucking heal. And they don't give that much experience! Ugh. Well, at least I got a potion, but was that even from him? Or, I mean, one of the other enemies could have dropped that. Oh well. At least we're not going, like, using too much shit to where now we're not going to be able to get back or anything dumb like that. Ugh. More fights. Woohoo! Ugh, excuse me. Man, I feel fucking... Man, like... I don't know. We have Quick Trip here in town. It's basically a convenience store. And like... After, like, I've been jonesing for this break so much that I went ahead and was... Hey, level 12, woohoo. All this shit went up. Fire 2 learned. So it's going to turn into Final Fantasy 6. Then you're going to get Fire 3. But anyway, basically, I feel like, I'm pretty sure that... I mean, Quick Trip is basically like, it's a gas station pretty much, but they also sell, like, shitty, like, hot food, like croissants and... Or not croissants, but, like, croissant sandwiches and, like, bagel sandwiches and fucking... What did I have today? I had chicken and potato wedges, and then they had some kind of, like, chicken, cheese, and bacon sandwich was, like, their special. But basically, I just feel fucking gross after eating it. It's totally designed to where it just seems like it's the most amazing, delicious thing in the world, but then you regret it afterwards, and I'm just feeling the effects of that, but it's too late for me to go into more detail about that, because it's time to end the video. Lucky for you, you don't get to hear me talk about shitty gas station food for the next 20 minutes. But anyway, I don't know. I'm pretty sure... By the time I do the next video, I'm going to have slept, so I'm not going to probably even remember whether I'm going left or right. I'm pretty sure I came from the right now. So when I start again, I have to remember to go to the left, I think. So hopefully me saying this out loud is going to help remind me. And yeah, anyway, I'll shut the fuck up now, and we'll pick it up in the next one. Y'all have a good one. Bye.